Hi there, and welcome to the demo of Necrologium. This is classified as a medical sim puzzle kind of visual novel. So just to give you a sense of what this is all about, here's the description on Steam. 7 corrupted souls died in one fateful night. Discover their sins and unravel the mystery that surrounds their mortal shell. All right, guys, based on what I saw on Steam, if you get kind of the heebie-jeebies from organs and blood and basically like autopsies, right? Then, be on the lookout. But as I'm playing, will probably get a little grossed out as well, but we can be grossed out together. All right, let's get started. Remember, all case information will be added to the file as you uncover clues. Got it. Okay. Ooh. Love the rain vibe. Damn it, it's been years since that last bloody case. I promised myself to quit this life, to enjoy retirement. But now, as then, when they call, I return like a stupid, wagging puppy. I suppose my old man was right. People like us can't rest. At least this time, they gave me a generous return. They must be in real trouble. So, let's have a close look here. This dossier arrived very early this morning. I should read it. Okay. This is so cool. Look at this. Okay, so it wants us to read this first. What else do we have? An old camera, newspaper. Oh, can't do anything with that. Oh, I can turn that. It didn't really let me turn that off, though. Not that I would want to. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so confidential. Next. So, dear Mr. James Milton, thank you for accepting the assignment commissioned by our department. The incident occurred last night in the affluent neighborhood of Cello Street. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Specifically at the Bolden Villa. No survivors were found within the property. I am providing you with the various pieces of evidence and information we have uncovered. At the moment, our department is conducting preliminary investigations on site and ensuring its security, which will take several days. During this period, the remains will be sent to you gradually. Tomorrow morning, we will deliver the first body for you to work on. Oh my gosh, how many bodies? I'm not sure how many bodies we'll get to work on for the demo. I would assume maybe just one, but we'll see. We trust that you will, as always, solve this latest mystery. Attached is a photograph found inside the building, which depicts the Bolden family, the owners of the mansion. We hope it proves useful to you. Okay. Well, that's not helpful, and I don't know who this is, but looks like we have father, probably son, or maybe like son-in-law to this red-headed gal here, and then TBD who this is. Okay. Okay, there's nothing else to do here, so I guess let's go back. So, all these people were murdered in the manor. I see. What could have possibly brought them together in that place? Is this an ironic twist of fate? Unlikely. It can't be a mere coincidence. They also gave me this camera to collect evidence. It's pretty worn out, but if it works, It will be very useful indeed. It kind of looks like it has blood on it. I'm not gonna lie. I'd better inspect it first. Okay, teach me how to use... Yeah, see, blood-stained camera. That's what I thought. Okay, so teach me how to use this blood-stained camera. Damn it. There's blood everywhere. They could have cleaned it at least. Yeah. Wait, what do we have here? It seems that there is an engraving on the bottom of the camera. Okay. The Gauro type? Am I saying that right? The instrument is caked with dried blood and emits a foul odor. Gross. An engraving on its underside bears a handmade peculiar inscription. This artifact was crafted to capture a moment in the lives of the souls immortalized. The objects that sealed their fates carry the story of those who took their lives. Interesting. Okay, so let's rotate. Oh, I see. Okay. So let's zoom in. What does that say? I don't know if I can read that. Am I supposed to be able to read that? Is that like God? God something? Yeah, I really hope I'm not supposed to be able to read that. Oh. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. This is this. Got it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And then all of the blood. And then there was this. Which it's not letting me do anything with this, so... Okay. This means that the owner must have been among the guests, of the manor. Interesting. Maybe some sort of historic fanatics or similar. Poor fools. With that said, I must admit that the mechanism seems pretty unique. I've never seen one like it. I'm sure that some old and dear regent will be enough to make it work. Nothing that an old fox like me can't handle. Okay. Okay, so we still can't do anything with this. Let's grab the newspaper. Let's see what tragedy they want to present in the news today. Okay. Ooh, this is cool. Okay. Oh my god. There's... Okay, the Bolden Mansion. So at least we're getting a little more information here. This morning, the luxury neighborhood of... it's either Celio or Cello Street was shocked by the discovery of a man hanging from a tree in front of the Bolden Mansion's gates. What? The identity of the man is currently unknown, but rumors suggest that there are multiple dead bodies inside the building. The local police department states that the possibility of this case being a return of Jack the Ripper is unlikely, but every lead is under investigation by the detectives. Due to the gravity of the situation, the retired and famous detective James Milton was appointed to lead the investigation. That's us, right? His career ended after a failed attempt to arrest Jack the Ripper, but the chief of police is convinced that he is the right man for this job. Oh, interesting. So we're getting some background about us, too. An entire career paved with successes, and yet I'm only remembered for that damned maniac. Okay, so what else do you want me to do? Should I get out of here? Oh, mail. Sitting right in front of me. This is the information about the first victim. Francis Bolden. Okay, so that's the name. The unfortunate son of the manor's owners. I'd better add this to the case file. Okay. So that's the photo that we have now, and there's the camera, so maybe it was his. Okay. 27. So info, the son of the manor's owner, unemployed. He lived in the family mansion with his father. And I think that was the guy in the photo, too, that was sitting next to the bride or the gal whose face we couldn't see. Finding. The corpse was found naked and dangling from a tree in front of the manor's gates. He had a knife stuck in his torso. Ooh, probably the murder weapon. And actually, I think here, at least, the knife is, I guess, up here. I was thinking torso would be somewhere like this, but then it also looks like, I don't know, maybe a symbol or a letter. Huh, okay. Oh, a new day. It is quite late. I'd better make my way to the study. Okay. A detective knows the solution often lies in the smallest details. This is cool. I like the chapters. Oh, God. Okay. This is the body? All right, then. They have already laid young Bolden on the table. Let's see if everything is in place. The study owner gave me these few instruments. In the following days, I will receive the rest. Okay. I've placed the camera on the tripod. Check. The angulation seems perfect to record all the evidence I need, and I love the stormy vibes outside. Here I can place the, basically, photographs that I take. Okay. What's happening? Okay, do I get to, like, pick what's happening, or what do I do? Okay, so let's go back here for a second. Oh. Okay, so that must be him. Okay, yeah, see, I thought I missed this. So he does have some type of symbol, and that's it. Okay. Okay, so maybe we start with the camera. Oh, okay, so we need to start by, I guess, examining the body. I was kind of hoping that maybe the camera would give us maybe a background story about what happened, but just kidding. I'd better extract them before taking the body's picture. Got it. Okay. So let's go here. Oh, okay. Okay, so can we zoom? No. They left the murder weapon on the body, a rookie mistake. Okay, so... Oh, gross. It like broke off inside of him. Bloody hell, the knife's tip split. I have to extract it. Relevant clue found. Okay. Knife added to the dossier. Okay, and then I guess I would need this, right? Gross. Oh, I see. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, so we have that. The tip from the knife I just removed. Better store it in an ampoule with some saline solution to avoid losing it. Okay. Now I can finally take a photograph of the body. Okay, do we not want to, like, look at any of this? Or maybe that's what the photograph is for? Like, do I want this? Okay, so it says, he lost plenty of blood. These cuts don't seem random. I wonder if there's something more beyond this. What do you mean by that? Rune added to the dossier. Okay. And then I feel like there's something in his mouth, right? There's a piece of paper stuck inside the mouth. I should take it. Okay, so I'm assuming I need this. Okay. Okay. That's odd. It seems to be the missing page of a book. Let's see what's written on it. Relevant clue found. Book page added to the dossier. Okay. It almost looks like, yeah, like he has rope burns on his arms. The flesh was torn apart by the rope. Moreover, there's a lot of dirt underneath the nails. He tried to fight back until the end. Okay. Oh, that's like that solution over there. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything to look at with his feet or his arms. How about his face? Oh, there's like a ring here. A wedding ring. It won't come off. It's stuck. So do we want to grab this? Okay, yeah. Oh, did I just clip it? No, I pulled it. Okay. A wedding ring. The initials read FB and SC. An unfortunate wedding for sure. What does that mean? Like it wasn't a good relationship? Okay, so I kind of don't hate that they're like not really telling me what to do. But also for a demo, I would kind of want them to be giving me a little bit more direction. They made a comment about like, I wonder if there's something beyond this. So let me grab this real quick. Okay, no. Okay, so let's open this up and see what we have. Okay. Okay, this is nice. And then I'm assuming you can like read. Yeah, okay. Cuts and abrasions caused by the rope used to bind the victim. Moreover, there is a significant amount of dirt underneath the nails, likely a sign of a struggle. Okay. This deep incision led the victim to lose plenty of blood in a short amount of time. Yikes. Okay, let's see what this says. Okay, so this also has the symbol on it. Well, actually, maybe it's a little different. I can't tell. A book paper found inside the victim's mouth. In it, there is a description of an ancient rune used to identify adulterers, sycophants, and deceivers. Okay, interesting. So I wonder if maybe like his wife was doing some type of, I don't know, magic, black magic. The knife's tip used to murder young Francis Bolden. From the breakage, it can be assumed that the blade is old or poorly made. Okay. A homemade knife used. Oh, homemade. Okay. It was left lodged in the victim's torso. The tip snapped off during extraction. And then the ring. Okay, so the initials are here. Golden wedding ring on which are engraved the initials FB and SC. Probably they refer to the married couple. Don't make assumptions. Maybe it's like, you know, it could be a mistress. Okay. I think that's it. Let's just double check. Okay, yep. So now we can take, actually, can we go look at these? Okay, nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's Kind of looks more like bones, doesn't it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to look at this a little bit more. Oh, shoot. I wanted to look at this a little bit more closely. Handmade knife. Okay. Okay, so let's do this now. I didn't know that these devices had such a mechanism. What are these symbols? Some of them are not new to me. Anyway, let's see how this works. Okay, yeah, so we don't know the rest of these, but we did see this one, right, in the notes, so let's click on that. Okay, so it's on this. I completely missed this, like, big button here. I was, like, clicking everywhere, trying to figure out what to do. Let's click the button. Brilliant. Let's develop it. I will need a reagent. I'm sure there is one in the laboratory. Okay. Was I supposed to take that? Did I just screw that up? Okay, so laboratory. In this laboratory, I don't have the equipment necessary to produce new reagents that I need. For today, this reagent will suffice. Okay. I shall have to produce more in the coming days. Meanwhile, I shall notify the PD of what tools and chemicals will be certainly useful tomorrow. Okay, so I can order it from them. Wait a second. Damn it, James. I put the knife's tip in a bottle similar to the Regent's. Now, which one is the right one? God. Can I, like, zoom in? No. I'm sure this is the one. Now I have only to develop the photograph. Okay, how was I supposed to tell? Hopefully I did that right. Hopefully it wasn't supposed to be the other way around. Am I just supposed to wait? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, I'm like shaking it. Nice. Perfect. The photograph is developed. Oh, God. Who is that? Hello. Is that like someone's hand? And then she's standing over him? Looks like she has something on her wrist. It looks like she is married. Okay. My head. It's killing me. What's happening? You shouldn't have betrayed me. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm wondering if I'm getting, like, visions. Okay. This doesn't make any sense. My mind is playing tricks on me. I'm exhausted. I should go back home. Okay, let's look at this real quick. Okay, so we can check that out there. You shouldn't have betrayed me. Yep. Okay. Every analyzed clue is a step toward the truth. Last night, I lost sleep over what happened yesterday. That photograph showed me far too peculiar clues about the case. Is it possible that the engraving on the camera was true? The regent, altered with the knife's tip. The victim's blood. Oh, so I did pick the wrong one. Okay. Maybe I will be able to make that strange phenomena happen again with the next victim. Okay, so I want to use something from the victim. Who might that be so early in the morning? Oh. There wasn't anyone at the door, only these things. A book and a box full of oddities. To whom do they belong? Okay, so we have a couple of things here. Let's see. Okay, so we have today's edition of the London News. I don't know if this is going to be relevant to us, so I'm not going to read it, but definitely feel free to pause if you guys want to read this. The right punishment for occupying someone else's land, I suppose. Okay, so let's look at the strange box. This box is so old. I wonder what these flasks are for. Maybe they have some chemical properties. It doesn't look like I can do anything with them, but they do look strange. Okay. I do not know what to expect from this book. It would be wise to read the letter first. Okay. Let's see who delivered those items. This is a gift for you, detective, plucked straight from my personal collection. Within these pages, you shall find the answers to all the questions that have plagued your mind whilst toying with my dear camera, along with curious insights into my world. May it aid you in unraveling this most unique case. Interesting. Until yesterday, I would have thought that this was only a macabre joke, but now I can't ignore this. I suppose I should give a look at this book now. The symbol on the cover is quite strange. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, okay, so now I can make my own. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so here's a little bit more about the camera. This artifact was created to capture a moment in time of the depicted souls. To relive the moment you seek, immortalize the deceased by selecting the correct rune on the back of the machine. Okay, so that's what we did. Before taking the picture, set the camera by selecting the rune that represents the sin committed by the victim. Once ready, press the button on the left. Got it. I don't know why they didn't share this with us earlier, but here we are. And then this was that symbol on this guy, which is, this is the rune that distinguishes and condemns the damned to the second Volgia of the 8th circle of hell, reserved for flatterers, pimps, and deceivers. Got it. So essentially, we found out that he was probably cheating, which is essentially why he had that symbol on him. Okay, got it. Okay. I will bring everything to the study. I have to get to the bottom of this. Okay. Can I get out? Hello? How do I get out of here? Oh, got it. Okay, I have a new, gosh, I have a completely new body today. Now let us move to the next victim, Serenity Campbell, maid of the Bolden's mansion. Okay. Okay, so that was where she was found. 22. The only entrusted maid of the Bolden family at their service for a long time. I mean, it can't have been that long if she's only 22. She was single and lived in the manor in a room assigned to her. The body was found lying in the manor's garden. It has a clear cut across the abdomen and signs of a possible fight. Okay. Got it. Interesting. Okay, now can I get out of here? Well, it's time to go. It is quite late. I'd better make my way to the study. Okay. Every analyzed clue is a step toward the truth. I think we already saw that one. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Do I have to, like, block this out? Luckily, the book isn't the only surprise today. This morning, they sent me all the necessary tools to produce the regents. Oh, nice. Okay. Some of the pages of that worn book displayed runes similar to those on the camera. Okay. I think they are more useful here. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so we already saw this. Oh, got it. So it's just the camera pages. Got it. Okay, nice. Even the scalpel has finally been delivered to me. I have to get my hand back on it, but I'm certain it'll be useful. The girl with peculiar traits. I recognize her melancholic expression. It's like I have already seen it somewhere. Okay. Oh, yeah. She was in that photograph, right? Oh, maybe she was... Maybe they were having... Ew, is that a finger in her neck? Ew. Maybe they were having an affair. Oh, and her name, right? What was her name? It started with an S, so maybe those were the initials, right? Interesting. Okay, so maybe her and the husband were having an affair, and maybe the wife found out? Yet they brought the body here only this morning. I will keep this in mind during an investigation. These subtle sensations could be crucial. And even the board is here, the most trusted friend for a detective. Now I can organize all the clues I have collected. Cool. This is really cool. And this is the mansion's map. Got it. They already placed the pictures of the two victims in the locations where they lost their lives. Very good. Okay, perfect. For now, I should focus on the young Bolden's case. Yesterday, I collected enough clues that are worth considering. Okay. Well, let us see what we have here. They are the people I have been investigating until now. Miss Campbell's face seems familiar. Okay, so it was an S and a C on the back of his ring, so it has to be her. Surely this photograph will be useful to link the victim to their murderer. What caused the young Bolden's death? And what unleashed the murderer's wrath? Well, it's time for me to get to work. Okay, so do I truly have enough here? I mean, maybe. So, death cause. Blood loss. Murder motive. Unfaithfulness. Involved in dirty affairs. I think it's this, right? And then her, right? Yes. Certainly, this is how it went. Betrayal, revenge. Yeah, maybe maybe he kind of told her at some point that they were going to be together, and then he married that other woman, right? And so she was upset. Only a few of the futile motives that bring people to shed the blood of others. Now I should focus on the murderer. Who did reserve you the same destiny of the young Bolden? It seems that we are only at the beginning of this complicated story. Okay. What a fright. Damn thing. What? What was that? What am I supposed to do? I don't have enough information to solve this case. And we already solved this one. Maybe I'm supposed to get out and go check this out. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's interesting because they keep, like, we can't see her face. She does have a ring on. It looks like she's crying, though, right? Okay. A photograph of Frances Bolden and a young lady. They seem joyful, in love. I feel like I'm being watched. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, am I being haunted by that lady? Who's there? Oh. Hello? Creepy. Seducers and forgers, flatterers of lonely women, those who promise and give nothing. What are you? A victim, a murderer. You have to discover the truth, detective. Okay. That can't be true. It was talking about Bolden? How did that thing know him? Maybe it is involved in his death. Maybe not only that. Damn, old man. You shouldn't have taken this case. That thing made Serenity kill the young Bolden? If so, how? Okay. And it's gone. The mirror. Stay focused, for God's sake. These little tricks will not fool me. I must simply continue the investigation. Upon the table lies a murderer. I only need to determine how she died. The rest does not matter. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to, like, block this woman out at the top here. Let's maybe go take a look. If you see some blurriness, that is why. Okay, interesting. So they did, maybe it's fine. They did take off, you know, they took it off. So maybe it's fine. Okay, so let's take a look at her. The nose is undoubtedly fractured. Okay. And there's definitely like a finger in her neck. Oh, maybe we have to do this. A deep and precise cut on the jugular, a quick death. And then why would you place a finger in there? Gross. What? It seems like there's something coming out of her throat. I can't extract it barehanded. It's stuck. Ew. Okay. So let's grab this. This should be interesting. Oh, here we go. There we go. Ew. Whose finger is that? And why did they just wiggle it like that? What? A human finger? How the hell did it end up there? And more importantly, to whom does it belong? I'm sure one of our murdered folks will come in with a missing finger. Okay, gross. Okay. Let's see. She has something on her wrist here. What a nasty burn. Did she get it in the kitchen? Okay, let's go look at this disgusting whatever is happening here. The abdomen was surely cut open with a sharp blade. Maybe she was pregnant. No, it's kind of in her guts. Huh. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I'm gonna like move it on my own. Okay, gross. Oh yeah, there we go. The uterus has been completely removed. Yeah, maybe she was pregnant. I also see a foreign object. It looks like some sort of wooden tool. I need to extract it to know more about it. Ugh, yeah. Can I not use this? Does it have to be this? No. Let's see. Fine. Now I just need to extract it. Okay. So I guess I don't really need to use my tongs. It's a switchblade of excellent workmanship. The handle has golden engravings, completely handmade. Certainly an expensive item. Okay, so she was killed. No, he was killed with an inexpensive, kind of handmade knife. And this is an expensive blade. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Oh, the hand is covered in blood. She must have worn a ring on her finger. Okay. Yeah. And then anything over here? These are abrasions of a certain entity. She must have been grabbed with violence. Yeah, it looks like it's bruised. Okay. Anything else? The nose is broken in 2 sections at least. Yikes. The strike was thrown with great force. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so the nose is broken in 2 sections at least. Surely the strike was thrown by someone bigger and stronger. Okay. Deep and precise cut on the victim's throat, exactly on the jugular. Surely it was intentional. Okay. A finger with clear teeth marks at the base. Oh, so maybe she bit someone. How did it end in the woman's throat? Gross. Or maybe someone was, I don't know, maybe choking her? And she like, well, maybe not choking her, but yeah, somehow she bit the finger of her killer. A fully healed burn on the victim's wrist. Considering the woman's profession, she must have gotten it in the kitchen. Okay. The hand appears to be covered in blood up to the wrist. Moreover, up to the wrist. Moreover, on the 4th finger, there are clear marks of a ring not found along the body. So I wonder if this was maybe the hand that she stabbed him with, which is why it has blood on it. A switchblade finely decorated with golden engravings. Certainly, it is an expensive item. Okay. Oof. Deep cut that caused the evisceration of the victims inside. Sad. The uterus was entirely removed. Why? Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. The wrist presents severe cuts and abrasions, probably caused by someone bigger and stronger. Okay. It's making me feel like this was a guy, but I don't know. Also, with the baby inside. Okay. So now we have to, I think, go here, right? And let's see. Traitors to their kin. Oh, murderers. Maybe this is it? Hypocrites. So I think it must be... Okay, so I'm thinking it must be this one. No, not that one. Murderers. She murdered, that guy. So maybe let's try that. Her, which, shoot. Okay. So this one. And maybe we take this photo and see what happens. Brilliant. Let's develop it. Okay. So now we go over here. Let us check there is everything I requested. These are the instruments that will help me obtain the components I need from the clues found on the victims. Okay. These were given to me along with the book. Surely I will understand more by reading it. Okay. And then I will need this too to mix the different ingredients and to obtain the reagent. Inserting the ampoules and starting the fire will be enough. Okay. Perfect. There's everything I need and even something more. Okay. So now we need to make this, right? So let's go back here. Okay, so place both ingredients in the alembic. Ignite the flame and allow to heat for a few minutes. Collect the produced reagent and let the photograph soak in it. The fate of the victim will be shown if the reagent is produced correctly. Okay, so object that sealed the victim's fate. Insert a fragment of the component here. Got it. And then basic alchemical ingredient akin to the death of the victim. So maybe like blood? Is that what it means? So ingredients. Flour drained of its vitality. It symbolizes the end of the days and the unavoidable decay provoked by the march of time. Chicken of the woods. It thrives as long as the victim succumbs in its presence and perishes. Dandelion. The air enables movement and life. Without it, everything is still, motionless. Fluid that donates life and energy, but a deep wound is enough to interpret the flow. Disgusting offal of a big rodent. Slimy creature bearer of a slow, dark, and disfiguring death. Gross. Flint. Sparks capable of repelling the darkness, but also to cause it. So again, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, so I think this is like old age. So if they died of old age, we would put that in. That feeds itself with the tree's sap, growing at their expense. So this is kind of like someone's like who mooches off of someone is how I'm kind of thinking about that. The air enables movement and life. Without it, everything is still. Fluid that donates life and energy, but a deep wound is enough to interrupt the flow. Of a slow, dark, and disfiguring death. Like, I'm almost thinking it's one of these two. Sparks capable of repelling. Okay. Lymph extracted by a century-old oak. Fluid that denotes life and energy. But a deep wound is enough to interrupt the flow. Of a slow, dark, and disfiguring death. Okay. So on this side, okay, so we have to go, how do we do this? Swab. Are we just kind of like, oh, we need like a, okay, yeah, we need to get like the tip off of that, right? Ingredient added to the laboratory. Is that this? Yeah, okay, so that goes there. Got it. Okay. And then I'm thinking it's either the... fluid that donates life and energy, but a deep wound is enough to interrupt the flow. Maybe this is it, because she had babies, right? And then it talks about a deep wound, so let's try that. This. And then this. Let's see if this works. Okay. Open this up. Let's put this in. If it's not, we'll try the other ingredient. Okay. And then... oh, okay. The moment in which Miss Serenity Campbell died. Let us see what secrets you are hiding this time. Okay, yeah, so it was a guy. Okay, so we got it right. Nice. I like this. This is interesting. It's like a little bit of a puzzle too, right? So a dude, we don't see his face. But this is interesting because it also looks like she had a key. We can't really zoom in and out of this. But let's see. Yeah, she had a key for sure. There's not really anything else about him. Okay. Now we're gonna get like our... You won't disgrace my legacy, you filthy servant. This bastard will never see the light of the day. Ew. Ew. Those are gross noises. What a horrible death. 2 lives destroyed in an instant. Okay, so it couldn't have been him. Yeah, it couldn't have been him. Because... it couldn't have been him. Because he... Was it the father, maybe? Was she, like, having an affair with both of them? Okay, so let's go back. Oh, I think we're supposed to go over here. I've had enough for today. I will wait for the next victim at home. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if it was just going to be those two. So thank you for playing the demo. This is only the beginning of our investigation. There are plenty of corpses still hiding their secrets. Wow. I really liked this. I thought this was well done. I enjoyed kind of the puzzle. I enjoyed having to kind of find clues. And then, like I said, in the laboratory, having to kind of tie ingredients to what we thought maybe happened. And I would actually love to play more of this. So you guys are going to have to let me know if you want to see more of this too. You know what to do. Give the video a like or comment. That, as always, really helps me to figure out what games you want to see on the channel. So if you do want to see us play more of this, let me know. But with that, guys, make sure you don't miss the next one by subscribing. I hope you are having a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one.